So it's been a while since we did any work on the shed. It's mostly finished. It's very much watertight. There are just a few things that we wanted to do, like adding trim on a couple of the seams on the siding, but also putting in the fascia soffit. And that's what we're going to tackle today. The first thing we got to do is you want to get a measurement from the outside edge of the wall to the outside edge of that fascia board, because we have this soffit paneling, and while it comes in really long sheets, you want to cut it to fit into the grooves. We're going to put some F or J channel up along the bottom. We're going to make sure that that is level with the bottom of the fascia board. Then we're going to put that channel up. We're going to cut out our soffit, make sure that all of that is the way we want it. And then we're going to put the fascia, and that's where we're going to be able to tie it in. The J channel is going to go along, the soffit board, the soffit is going to come in, and then the fascia is going to lock it under. So that's what we're going to tackle today. Now for the fun, measuring how much I want to cut off for this next piece. I'm going to want to come out about there. It is, yeah. But yeah, and I'm accommodated for that, yeah, because you measure each point so that it's not, but hopefully there's minimal problems. All right, there we go. So what we ran into is on the front and back, there's no lip from where the fascia board comes down. There's another set of our hanging eaves, our hanging rafters, and so there's nowhere to put a J or an F channel. So what we're just going to do is we're going to cut the soffit, and we're just going to put the soffit up into that hanging eave, that hanging rafter there. Now what we're going to do is the soffit comes in these long pieces, these 10-foot pieces, and we are going to measure from the inside wall to that outside edge of that fascia board. We're going to take about 1/4 inch off, and then we're just going to measure out, and we're going to do that, you know, I divided the shed into fifths. So you've got one middle end and then 2 in the middle as well, just to kind of give us some room. And we're going to cut these parts because they're interlocking. You see part of them have this here where we're able to hang it. The other part has a lip here where this part on the other side goes in. So they're going to lock in up there. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to measure to the end, cut, and every third one or so we're going to add a vented channel. That way it just helps vent in the summer because it gets blistering hot here in Augusta. So like I was saying, we didn't have to do J or F channel along the front or back. We've already done the back. So what we're going to do is we've cut the soffit pieces to size, and we're going to interlock from the middle out. So we're going to go middle out, and then we're going to put the fascia board up. There's going to be a little overlap to make sure that everything works, and that's just how easy it is. It's really kind of like a simple puzzle. I love it. One thing I'm more worried about. It's like, oh, I need to start paying attention to make sure I don't run into like a nail or a screw or something else. The lane train, so to speak. First one. For the side. Well, for the front and back, that'll lock it all in basically. She under there behind the shed. Luna! Here she is. Perfect. That didn't work.
Luna!
We're going to put it into the channel here, slide it down, and then that'll lock in. There. All right. Every so often I can actually tack that. That's what I can do. Okay. This right there. All right. There we go. All the way to the end so that I can kind of maybe fold it in.
Which way? Okay.
I just meant like I'm going to leave that little gap there,
Yeah.
so that we can tuck it in and then maybe do that. Much better. Okay. There we go. Put you perfect right there.
does something to make it, but I don't know what he does.
Hang on, let me get the bottom first, and then we can do that. There we go. And then that can go there.
Ready to go back in?
Yes, that one is ready. See? Now we're cooking. Now it's there. Not going to be perfect, but. All right, so we've got the fascia soffit up. It's not perfect. It is a utility shed. It was a learning experience about how to fold certain things, incorporate them in. Laura also got her quarter round done on the top of the porch, so it's starting to come together. We're just a few more steps away from being completely done. So all that's left at this point are trim on the seams, make sure that we use a little bit more silicone in some places to make sure that it is completely waterproof, and then adding in the ramp, and then it'll be done. Oh, and I think Laura wants to stain the deck, but you know, minor details. It keeps getting closer and closer to being finished, and hopefully it won't be, what, 4, 5, 6 months between the next update. So,
Put a filling on it.
yep,
Oh, you don't do that? Sorry.
nope, yeah.
You did the watch-a-jig with the who's
The watch-a-jig with the whoozy what's it?
He just looked at me today, Lowe's, and I was like, hey, we need to go get the doozy onesie. He was like, the doozy onesie.
The thingamajig.
It
The
was
thingamajig.
cart.
The cart. The buggy, whatever part of the country you're in, cart or buggy.
It's a buggy.
Yep, it's a buggy.